Division of algebraic terms. Algebraic variables may be unlike variables, such as y divided by x, or they may be like variables, such as x squared divided by x. These are not like terms, but they are like variables. They are similar. Okay, let's begin with the first one, unlike variables. Just like in addition and subtraction, we cannot divide unlike terms. If we say y divided by x is the same thing as y over x, nothing happens. Okay, what about like variables? Suppose we have x squared divided by x. This is the same thing as x squared. Sorry, let me clean this up. X squared divided by x can be conveniently written as x squared over x, or if we are going to use multiplication, it's going to be x squared means x multiplied by x all over x. What we do is we cancel out similar variables, one on the numerator and the other the denominator. So this is an x and this is another x, all on the numerator. On the denominator side we have only one x, so one x on the numerator will cancel out one x on the denominator side. You cannot cancel x and x both on the numerator side. No, it has to be one, the numerator cancelling the denominator, or the denominator cancelling the numerator. So x now will cancel x. We are left with a single untouched x on the numerator side of the expression. This is now our answer. This untouched x. Our answer is going to be 3ax. So x squared divided by x would be x squared over x. X squared can be rewritten as x dot x all over x, because x squared means 2x multiplied together. So we cancel out 1x, cancelling 1x on the denominator, 1x from the numerator side cancelling 1x from the denominator side. We're left with the untouched. In division, the untouched or the uncancelled variable or coefficient or both is our final answer. Now what about y cube? Divided by y. Once again we write this as y cube all over y. So y cube stands for y multiplied by y multiplied by y 3 times all over y. So we're going to cancel out 1y from the numerator cancels 1y from on the denominator side. We're left with y dot y. We're left with this as the untouched variables. Y dot y is the same thing as y times y, which is y square. Okay, suppose we have a y divided by y cube, the other way around. So once again, this is going to be written as y over y cube, y over y cube. So we can rewrite this again as y divided by y dot y dot y. This time around, the y cube is the denominator, not the numerator. So we'll still cancel it out. One y from the numerator cancels another y from the denominator. We're left with two y's. The difference between this and the previous one is that the untouched y's happen to be the numerators. This time around, the untouched y's are the denominators. So it is not correct to say that our answer is y squared because we have two y's. Because these two y's are the denominators. So what we're going to do is the result will be 1 over y squared. The untouched y's still remain as the denominator. The 1 here is indicative of the cancel. Is just like when we say y cancel y, it means y divide itself one times, y divide the other y one time. So we have 1 on top. That's what makes it 1 over y squared. So division and multiplication are kind of intertwined. Another way to do this is to subtract the exponents. In multiplication, we add the exponents. Example, suppose we have y cube multiplied by, if it is multiplication, I'm doing this just for reminders, multiplied by y, we're going to have y to the power of 3 plus 1, which gives y to the power of 4. We add the exponent. In division, we subtract the exponent. So it's going to be y cube divided by y will be the same thing as y cube minus 1. The exponent for the first y is 3 and the exponent for the second y is 1. After subtraction, we are going to have y squared. Okay, what about division that involves exponents? The same rules apply. Divide the numbers. This time, not multiply the numbers, divide the numbers. Then divide the variables, multiply the signs. Dividing algebraic terms with variable and coefficient is usually done in conformity with these rules. And as you can see, the rules are similar to that of multiplication. Okay, suppose we have a minus 12x to the power of 4 divided by minus 4x cube. So going by the rules, we'll first divide the numbers. 12 divided by 4. Oh, let me do it this way. Let me rearrange them. It's going to be 12 multiply by x, multiply by x, multiply by x, multiply by x 4 times, all over minus 4 multiply by x, multiply by x, multiply by x 3 times. That makes 4x cubed. So if we are dividing the numbers, it should be 4 cancel 12 goes 3. 4 into 4 is 1. 4 into 12 is 3. Okay. Then divide the variables. X cancel x. Another x cancel x. Another x cancel x. Now we are left with a 3 and a single x on the numerator side. So our final answer is going to be 3x. But that's not all. Don't forget, we multiply the signs and assign it to our answer. Fortunately for us, we don't need to go into that because the sign of the numerator is minus and the sign of the denominator is also minus. Minus multiplied by minus gives us a positive sign. So our answer will still remain intact as 3x. Thank you for listening.